Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and you might not have thought that this was CovertGoBlue looking at this deck list, but today we are playing Mono Red Burn in No Bans Historic. No Bans Historic is a temporary format on MTG Arena. You may have seen it advertised on the home screen, and what you may not have realized is that it's an all-access format. That means you don't have to pay for any of these. You can use cards you have not crafted and do not own in this event for free. It's free. You even get 1,000 XP for participating, so there's no reason not to try it out. And the format is absolutely busted, as you would expect a no bans format to be, but what a lot of people don't realize is it's not as absolutely anti-magic as it sounds. You can do things similar to what you do in standard or historic right now, like play mono red. Why is mono red so effective in this format? Because the most popular thing I've run into by far is Channel. Channel is not banned in this format, and a bunch of people are playing decks that cast Channel on turn 2, and then they can turn their life total into colorless mana until end of turn. What do they do with that? They pay 10 life and they cast Ulamog, or they pay 12 life and they cast Emrakul. They cast some giant Eldrazi, they go off, they do a bunch of stuff. But if they get their life total that low, if they're going to pay 10 life, I'm just going to bolt them in the face just one or two more times. It's an absolutely it feels kind of dirty, but at the same time they did it to themselves, and this is a great deck to quickly get your dailies. It also includes cards that are banned in historic. Lightning Bolt and Ragavan Nimble Pilfer are not legal in historic, so for some people who have never had the beautiful feeling of bolting face and dashing in there with a Ragavan, this is a fun way to get into it for free. So let's not talk about it endlessly. Let's just mention one little thing though. Because Channel is so popular, so is Karn the Great Creator. And Karn the Great Creator uses a wish board to get various artifacts out of the sideboard. So we have a wish board over here as well. We have 7 artifacts in our sideboard that might be helpful. Why? Because we might steal a Karn using Ragavan or using Robber of the Rich. And if I do that in this video, I'm gonna feel so incredibly smart. Because wouldn't you definitely want to have an artifact to go fetch if you did steal that Karn? Of course you would. You know you would. And normally I would tell you in any other format, don't craft these. It's not actually worth it. It's very unlikely to happen, but it's an open access format. Costs you nothing to build this little wish board. So enjoy that. Now you know why it's there. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. On the play, you love to see it. Look at this hand. Disgusting in every way. Keep. Turn 1, Kumano faces Kakazan. You've seen it in standard, now you see it in No Ban Historic. But save the bauble. It's a prowess trigger for the Swift Spear. Turn 1, Dark Ritual. What you doing? That is a card that should stay banned, but not here. I mean, you have 3 black. What are you going to do with it? Black market can... You're telling me you're going to pay some life? Is that what you're telling me? Monastery Swift Spear. Nishra's Bauble. Swing. Light up the stage. And I'll have a look at your top card. Shieldred the Apocalypse. Can't let him live long enough to do that. How much you gonna pay? Huh? What you gonna pay? Just 1. No, wait, 2. They drew a card. Are they gonna Dark Ritual out of Sheldred right here? The Dark Ritual and Think has me so nervous. And then they shock out a Godless Shrine. They are fearless. Absolutely fearless. Duress my light up the stage. Okay. Think we want to hold the Play with Fire. Another one. Transform. Turn him sideways. No respect for the Apocalypse. Block the Etching. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can put them at 1, and then Black Market goes off, but they gain 2 life first, so then they're at 2. Or we could kill the Sheldred. Now, if we kill the Sheldred and put them on 7, and cast a light up the stage, and then they go to 6, they could have another Shieldred, and then we're actually in big trouble. We're going face. We're a lightning bolt deck. We have no respect. Okay, there's 1 point of damage from the Kumano. They have to pay. They can draw a card. They don't. Oh, they didn't pay for the treasure. Okay, they did draw a card. All I need is a little lightning bolt. So hard about that. Phyrexian Arena? Really? Absolute insanity. Bauble. Let's see what's on top. Another Kumano faces Kakazan. Points. Robber of the rich. Swing. They go to 1, which I think means they're going to die from the arena when they pay the life. Bam! Life is a resource. Ragavan on the play. All day. I'm going with Ragavan instead of Kumano. Might be a mistake, we'll see. They have turn 1 interaction, I feel bad. Elvish Mystic, cool. Land, Kumano, does a point to them. Activate Spectacle, which is really gnarly together. Bolt the bird. Daily's done quick. We be bolting things. We've got the Sunscorched Desert, which I thought would be a kind of a cool little way to trigger prowess. Looking a little bad here, though. Our pass in turn. All right, Swifty. They're holding priority already. Could mean a number of things. Raw. So, if you really wanted to deck this deck out, you could add Lurrus to the sideboard and take one of those optimistic Karn slots. And you could add red and white pathways to the deck and Sunbake Canyon. And you could run Lurrus in this deck if you wanted to try something fully optimal. I did that. It didn't feel like a red deck to me anymore. And I wanted my deck to feel very, very classic mono red and very accessible. But that, you know, that's arguably the strategic thing to do. 1 mana open, and they haven't killed this Swift Spear yet, have they? Prowess trigger. Let's look at our top card. Our opponent has Nexus of Fate. They're a long way from 7 mana. Top card is a mountain. I'm trying to think if we just dash Ragavan and take this Nexus of Fate off the top, but I want them to draw it because it's not super useful to them. So instead, I'm going to bolt their face. And I'm going to light up the stage. And I'm going to try to punch them for 4. I don't think they have a fatal push. If they did, I think we would have seen it the last turn. Well, we know we're going to play with fire this turn. So I think we're just going to cast it on upkeep. Brawl and Demonic Tutor. Brawl Chief of Compliance, reducing instant and sorcery spells by 1. Maybe it's a 1-ring deck? 1 ring makes you pay life too if you're going to use it. They've chosen their card. Let's untap. Let's go face. It is a place. Another light up the stage is pretty good. Draw. Play this mountain from exile. Let's light up the stage again. Okay, the bauble. These baubles putting in work. Every one of them being a point of damage. Take out the brawl. Maybe I should keep this for the shrapnel blast. We'll see what the opponent does with their turn. Now they're at 4. Pass. We could draw the shrapnel. Shrapnel would be lethal here. And a dark ritual. And ritual of soot to kill my Swifty. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3. We need one more point. Let's go for it. What you got? Watery Grave. Lightning Bolt. Play with fire. Let's see if Ragavan... Well, let's fire off this lightning bolt. And then let Sunscorched Desert tap it in. Pew pew. 2 Kumanos. If we draw a creature, this hand is probably good. I mean, it does enough burn that if they're playing Channel, we should be able to get 8 points to face. Should be enough. What you got? Hollowed Fountain. Somebody trying to control this meta? Absolute maniac. Esper? What does Esper do? Esper go. They're gonna siphon some insight. All right. I probably got some burn spells for you if that's what you're looking for. Fresh out of most other things. So we've got the Spectacle. Let's play another one of these. And let's play the Skewer while we can. We really want to draw a creature, so I might play with fire on upkeep. The furry! What you gonna do? What you doing? They want to keep Teferi around. Okay, well, I can't cast anything on my upkeep then. But nobody's really respecting red in this format, so I'm probably just going face anyway. $12. $9. $7. $4. But oh, I guess a 1 ring would be pretty good for them. Oh no! Thassa's Oracle! What? Don't tell me. If they have Tainted Pact, Thassa's Oracle. Tainted Pact is one of the banned cards. If they just have a perfect hand here, it's over. I guess they don't have it. They just wanted to see if I concede. Yeah. Gotta have 2 pieces of the combo to pull it off. Our opponent goes first, but we have Kumano Robber. Okay. Looks fun. One of the sneaky synergies of the deck is using Bauble to see their top card to decide whether or not to play like a Robber of the Rich or a Ragavan Dashed, or to take a different route. Sometimes knowing their top card really matters in those spots. It's very fun. Wastes. Oh, did we finally get some channel action? I was starting to wonder if this video would feature any channel action. Turn 1 Duress. But they did take a point of damage. Now let me keep Kumano. Is this going to be the channel? They're on the play, so maybe they'll get there. Oh, they have to tutor for it. That's huge. That's a turn off for them to get hit by Robber. What's your top card? Once upon a time. We get a Skewer off the top. We draw a Swift Spear. Do we hit him with Robber? Next turn, 2/2, 1/2, Bolt, Skewer. Okay. Yeah, we hit him with Robber. They're at 14. If they pay 10 life for an Ulamog. Here it comes. And they had to take one from the wastes. What you got? Ulamog, they're down to 3. They exile my creatures. Come on, Ulamog. Try to make it look close. I could have done way more. Who's the streamer playing the hottest magic around? It's CovertGoRed? Yeah. If we draw land, this will be good, and I love to gamble on those lands. Deep-root Cascade, Dream-root Cascade. All right, I'm gonna fish for some knowledge about my opponent's deck. I'm still confused. Sultai. So if I play a Ragavan, I think there's a good chance my opponent will be able to remove it. Sultai is definitely a removal build color, and Kumano faces Kakazan. We'll get the point in. And then we'll set up for a 3/3 Robber of the Rich, which could get around a cut down, but they probably play Fatal Push, not cut down. I don't know. It's interesting. I think there's a legitimate chance this Robber gets killed, but let's go for it. Not a lot of respect out there for the mono red aggro decks. Let's see if they've got it. Memory lapse me. Okay. Fortunately, we have enough lands that the memory lapse isn't a tremendous setback. Ooh, now they're taking heat. Just seen land so far. I think I better hold Ragavan if they sweep. They have to deal with these threats. Classic mono-red gambits on when and if there's a sweeper. Wilderness Reclamation, and they go to 14 from a mana confluence. What do they do with Wilderness Reclamation? Nexus of Fate? Alright, we need them to deal themselves a few points of damage, actually. 2 points of damage, which might be reasonable. Let's see what they do. Memory Deluge, they're down to 9. They do run Memory Lapse. I think we have to try to stay patient. All right, if I get another turn, they're in trouble, but I don't know if I will. They might be Nexus of Fating here. If I'd played the Ragavan instead of passing the turn, yeah, I think we would have done it. Nexus. Brainstorm. It's okay, I needed some watch time for this video. My games were ending way too fast. Trigger, untap. Nexus, Memory, find a Nexus, Chose very quickly, so they probably found it. This is how they win? need 5 turns this way. Go to 1. Don't tap the Mana Confluence by accident. Is that just flexing? Okay. Attack. Hold back halfling, huh? That might be good for me. Guess it didn't matter. Okay, they've somehow drawn into 4 of them? They only cast 1 Memory Deluge, so they must have picked out Nexus with every activation. Oh, it's Oko.
Is absolute nonsense.
They have Oko in this deck. 2 on top. Is there... Oh yeah, they have 2 Nexi. A Demonic Tutor. Alright, now they can gain life with food, and they have another turn after this and a Demonic Tutor for another Nexus, so I'm conceding. Not worth it anymore, but close. I think I blew that. I should not expect sweepers in this format, even though I've run into a couple. I should just play right into them. Is this a keep? Oh yeah, you know it. But we lead on Swifty because we want to be able to light the stage next turn if we don't draw the land. All right, Mountain. Good enough. Search of Greatness. Ooh, spicy. What do you think that's gonna do to us? Well, they need something besides In Search of Greatness for it to work, right? Maybe it's just them trying to set up their channel. We have 8 points of burn next turn. Troll. Yeah. Touch too slow. Sure, Ragavan. You can hang out. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. With 3 points overkill on turn 4. Boom. Well, we drew the Shrapnel Blast. We'll see if we actually get to cast her or if it gets stuck in our hand. Send a message. Marsh. Break expectations. Let's see what they take. Skewer is the most damage, but Shrapnel could be the most damage. And they usually, you get to get a card from the spell book when the expectations are broken, and many of them are artifacts. So, actually, are they all artifacts? I think they're all artifacts, which makes the Shrapnel Blast vicious. So, which one do I take? This one, never gonna happen with the extra turn. Milling the graveyard doesn't seem relevant. I guess I'll take a Pyre of Heroes. I'd hoped for like a 1-mana artifact. They have a Bauble. I'm guessing they're going to be the channel deck. Sure. Play with fire. I might need the lands. If they Ulamog, that can be a way that, like, taking our lands can be a way that we lose. All right, they're at 14. That means if they channel Ulamog, they are at 4. They're gonna Demonic Tutor first. If they take a big hit, if they take a hit this turn, they won't have any life left to channel with. Inquisition them. Beautiful. Oh, come on, let me see the hand. Let me see the channel. Come on. We are on the draw. Yeah, I mean, light them up. Swifties and Kumanos and bang bang. Also got the Feld in here. More bobble shenanigans. Double bobble shenanigans. I mean, I don't know about you. I just use them most of the time. First blood. Now this is where it might get scary. They're on the play. If they have the combo like this turn, then they still might have 19 life to play with, in which case it gets scarier. Okay, Shockland. That's more damage. It's a lot more damage. They take Robber. Okay. Let's go, Felden. Let's go, buddy. Show him what's up. What's your Jund deck do here? Inquisition. 2 more points. Dash a Ragavan. They need to hit a lightning bolt. They hit a mountain. You do get to keep a treasure. We draw a Ragavan. Light that stage. Hit land. Run out that. Well, actually, these both have haste, right? And they're at 4? Yeah, let's hold. Last time I held it was a mistake, but I don't foresee Wilderness Reclamation and infinite turns this time. Oh, we dashing? That's really something. Skewer. You can cast that. Takes out the etching. How do you stay alive? Fatal push. Okay. Go team. Haste. Haste is a good ability. I had a fantastic time playing the no banned list format, and even though it seems a little out of my normal range, mono red is a very easy way to take advantage of what people are doing with the format for the most part, throwing their life total around like it means nothing. It's a good time to remind them that life is a resource, and a very important one. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.